Hello. Is everybody back?
Oh, I don't know about everybody.
Some of them are.
Some people are here, but, I think some people are still, eating, so not sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to finish this episode of Goblin Slayer. I heard it was really good. So I decided, okay, I'll start to check it out. And I'm like, oh, snap, this level 1 party. You guys are going to get, yep. Oh, no. Oh, you rolled a 1. I can tell. Oh, God. It's pretty cool.
But
what are you watching?
It's
an anime called Goblin Slayer.
But boy, they are gruesome at points.
Yeah, really, really gruesome.
Yeah, they're not merciful on the goblins at all. To the point of almost where they're bad guys.
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah, sweet thing.
I want the third one.
Don't know, you get one more. So, she's happy to have one more episode. Yay! We've got her so Pokemon, you just don't even know. She's sitting here, she'll look at the shadows, she'll go, that's Raichu. Uh-oh. Well, you have to get it out and put another one in.
Yeah.
Alright, get the CD for it. The case. Yeah, I ended up spending, God, what was it? Now $120 on these Pokemons to get all these episodes. And it's not even a fraction of them. And I picked up, the Johto ones and the Johto Championship League. She got Indigo was the one that Kim got. And then I also got Black and White, which is way ahead. And it's like, you got a different voice for Ash because he's grown up. And then you got total, there's no Brock and Misty. I think they disappear after Johto, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. Pokemon is ever changing. Still munching the grilled cheese.
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah, it was good, man.
I bet it was. I like a good grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's magical, isn't it? A cheese sandwich, that's seriously dull. But if you grill it...
Oh, yes. Absolutely. And depending on the cheeses you use, too.
Yeah, in this case, it was Gouda, Colby, and Monterey Jack.
Yum.
Heck yeah.
It's a good
I think
combo.
I said it before when I saw was it you that posted the breakfast stuff earlier? I want to come over to your house.
Yeah, seriously.
I tell you, I don't, I take my breakfast seriously.
I don't blame you. And we do here normally, when Kim's around and she isn't leaving early for work, that's usually what I end up doing is, And so what we'll do is I'll do red potatoes, I'll dice them up, and then I put bacon in the oven, and then I'll turn around and use the bacon grease in with the butter that I've used for the potatoes. And then we'll use hollandaise sauce to kind of top it off.
Okay, now my mouth is just watering.
There you go.
Breakfast is breakfast of champions.
So, and I could have breakfast every meal of the day.
Oh,
it is good.
Yeah, it is. You can't go wrong with breakfast. You really can't. So now I've got Munchkie doing a Johto dance, and I've got a little puppy that's right next to me laying her head on my chest.
It's all over now, man.
Yeah. Daedar is so ferocious. She's all 7 years old and 5 pounds of terror. Max and Josh are familiar with her because they came over and got to see her, and Daisy is just like human friendly. She doesn't like other dogs, but she'll just come over and roll on her back and give you her belly and, say pet me.
You pet me now.
Yes, exactly. I'm shameless and I will do anything possible for as much petting as possible. What's funny is our cats. Cassie will do the same thing. Cassie will just come in here. You'll hear her meow a few times, and then she just falls on her side on the middle of the floor. and she'll stretch out her paws, and that's why I call them chicken toes, because they almost go like chicken toes spread. And then she'll just lay there, like, pet me.
It's like, you may now pet me.
Yes, it's... I have never seen a cat as shameless as her. I really haven't. And we've had several cats in my life, so it's like... And I've had some really good ones, but not like her. She literally, when I go to bed at night, she'll come up and she'll lay right in my lap. She'll crawl up my legs and flump in the middle of my lap. And she'll stay there all night long. And it's like, I can't move. So. Alright, everybody. I think we are at Aurora's turn.
Alright, I'm going to try to monster lore the dead turtle again. I figure, why not?
You see a dead turtle.
You see yeah, exactly.
Oh, so close. Oh, wait, add 1. 17, so close. Not quite. Dang it.
Yeah, you know it's membrane from the legs to legs probably lets it glide along the water. Maybe even air. You don't know. You didn't get to see. But you think it might.
Not going to be gliding anymore.
Yeah, definitely will not be gliding. For sure. Alright, let's see.
You need to remove Fairness from that combat tracker now. Unless he's coming in to join us.
You never know. Alright, so you can see two more, Markhail, you and Yosef seen two more Grindylow swimming your direction. You think that maybe these are Grindylow caves of a Grindylow gang.
And we were, remind me again what we were looking for.
You were just to explore the caves to see if there was anything here. Pretty much.
Because the mayor, the
Yep.
current mayor had asked us to.
Yes.
Okay.
She had asked you to do that just because she wanted to make sure that the area was safe. They had seen the caves from the ship, and of course, it always brings up questions of what's in the caves. Is it
Gotcha.
Grindylow, Locatha, the fish folk, or is it, some other type of pesky creatures? You figure it's not Shahagan because Shahagans traditionally, scum can live in caves. Shahagan and the rest live in cities, like merfolk.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So you're not
Okay.
going to see anything like that in these caves, most likely. But you could see scum. You could see the Grindylow. You could see Locatha, the fish folk, because they tend to lay their eggs in these caves to raise their young, and it's a permanent place for them that's close
Okay.
to shores.
Then I'm going to keep my gaze fixed on the Grindylow in front of me, so that it's still kind of.
Sure.
And then,
All right.
no, I think I'm just gonna. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep my gaze.
fixed on the one. Yeah, because it
Yeah.
does give it a harder time. So, and that'll take your action for this round unless... The only thing... Now, you can do some movements, like if you have a potion and you want to do a potion, or if you want to do something like
Yeah.
that. But you gotta really, like you say, keep the gaze, otherwise it breaks it.
Yeah, and I want to preserve my magic, especially if this is a full den of Grindylow. So, yeah, I'm going to be helpful by supervising, and by supervising I mean mesmerizing all of these silly Grindylows.
So, and as everybody probably saw, Sharra was suggesting, or Akeisha, if we do find any eggs, she votes for busting them. Or taking them out of here,
I agree to busting them.
Yeah, because these things, I mean, you could try to raise them, but, there's no guarantee that their nature won't take over. Because they are half shark, goblinoid, half,
It's like trying to tame a cassowary. I mean, you can put one on a farm, but it's going to kill you eventually.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much it. All right, so Adalynd, it is your go since Markhail's keeping her gaze. Nice.
All right, I think I hit him.
Yes, and I believe that is a critical with rapier, correct?
Oh yeah, that is. So I need to verify.
Roll to
I
verify.
forgot about that.
Trust but verify.
Nope. Okay.
Nah.
So the 2 points, which the 2 points on the Grindy Low you're with, it starts floating. It is gone.
Okay, then I'm going to move to here, I guess.
Another Grindy gone. All right, so that takes us.
Can I see any further down the corridor than that?
You do. Let's see, how far? You gotta see 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you can see to about here. All right.
Stupid window.
All right.
Oh, is that a wall I see?
That's a good question to ask on that one. All right, so what you see down the way from this, let me get my book here. There's that one, there it is. All right, so what you see down the way from you is as follows. It looks to be a kind of a low area of stones that look like they could be hidden behind. So let's see. 2. Let's see. The tunnel runs roughly south to north. Its floor about 5 feet below the water's surface. The openings lead to other caves. There is, it looks to be durable seaweed that's been pulled up into like a wall structure. It can be gone over, but it looks like it can be used to also stop people from swimming through the area real easily.
Okay.
It wouldn't have to make them surface above. So. And yes, these ones swum over it, heads poked out of the water and gone under, which doesn't surprise you because Grindy Low, as both Markhail and Adalynd, you have kind of an advantage being from the waters. Grindy Low are not surprising creatures to you. They use a lot of tactics. They can use their tentacles to go ashore for short term. They can raise villages walking on the tentacles. It's just very slow movement for them. And they're a lot like goblins. They will go through and burn villages to the ground or capture and take people captive. They're known for this type of activity.
Look, Ninetails.
And they're often...
Ninetails.
Is it a Ninetails?
Ninetails.
Yep, you're right. It's a Ninetails. So... But they can do that, and they are known. They're often shock troops for people as well, the tribes. Shahagan will use them. Caecilia will use them as like guards or shock troops. So that's knowledge that personally each of you knows that you can convey onto the party later. Felix, yeah, like tuna. So, are they edible? Yeah, Max, you could technically eat these creatures if you had to. Syl probably would eat these creatures.
Chaotic evil if I did.
Not necessarily. They're not good creatures, so no. I mean, they're sentient. It's no more evil than eating a dolphin. I mean, I know that kind of sounds...
People would consider you chaotic evil if you ate dolphins.
Yeah, and
contrary to popular belief, dolphins they can be jerks.
Oh yeah, of course they can be.
And random fact, they do drugs.
They what?
Considered jerks. We frown on eating them.
Young dolphins will recreationally put blowfish in their mouths and get high.
No way. Oh, things I don't need to see in my mind. Alrighty then. Things we need. It's not a phase, Dad. Wow. Bad aftertaste. Oh,
Please go away.
it just gets more funny as we go. All right. So great fun fact there. We gotta have Addressed give us more fun facts like these on Sea Life.
Really?
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Yeah. Oh, and Alan, since you did move up, you do get to see this portion of the cavern, and there are some more coming. So you guys have definitely shaken up the Grindy Low to where they're not holding back. You are full-on intruders now. Now, one thing to the air breathers. If you take a significant blow, say from a critical hit, I will need a survival check out of you. Okay, because it will affect your breathing. You can't just hold your breath while somebody pummels you or pokes you with a spear. Just doesn't work too well. It's hard to do. All right, so Felix, are you going to start preparing the turtle soup, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys are going and getting driftwood and bringing it in. While the party battles, they will have some turtle soup ready for you when you get back to help
Sounds
mend
yummy.
you.
It's good for you.
It is. Full of vitamins.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Chunk, it is, are you going to, I guess you'll be going out and chopping wood as well to bring back for the fire.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing much good down in the water, unless, we all end up there. But I'm in this, state of partial preparation. So if I'm going to stay up here on the surface, I'm going to go ahead and put the armor back on. So I'll take a little bit of time to do.
All right, so you take the one round to do that. And then Syl will go out and start gathering wood as well. I don't see a lot on the shoreline. You do hear some rustling. Maybe you think boars or other type of wildlife. But nothing has come out to attack.
Surf and turf.
Surf and turf. Oh,
Bacon.
all right, so Sharra, it is your turn. Future Manicat, young dolphins getting high. Oh my god. Possibly. Why not? Why not? We've seen everything else. Why not that? So.
I'm sure in parts of Atlantis it's a really big crisis. The blowfish crisis. Kids.
Yes, we
kids
have
swimming at all hours of the night, chewing on blowfish.
Yes.
What is this world coming to?
We have opioid crisis here in the United States, but hey, out in the ocean is blowfish crisis.
Under the sea.
Forget treasure hunting. We set up a blowfish cartel.
A blowfish cartel. All right, so Sharra, you're able to swim that distance while ducking your head above water. I take it you're not having your traditional wolf pelt on your head. You could do 15 with the surface, so you actually could go between up to here with Markhail and Yosef. All right. Okay, good. Yeah, I didn't figure you wanted to take it under the water and get it all salt crusted and everything else. And that's something, as you guys figure, thinking about what's going on there, it begs to the whole thing. Can you get waterproofed items to hold your items in? And how so? What are you going to have to do? Because especially if you have to do things like this, it's now taking you off of land. And the question becomes, how do we deal with that? Now, Adalynd and Markhail, no problem because they're seafarers themselves. But any of the landlubbers, a little bit different. Just leather armor.
Like sea dwellers.
Sea dwellers. You're going to tell me Philux is going to be a sea dweller?
No, I'm saying Philux can be a seafarer. I mean, he comes from a family of merchants. They had ships.
Of course.
I'm saying
on
these
boats.
other people, you call them seafarers. They're sea dwellers.
Sea dwellers.
Not Philux can be a seafarer.
Ah. Okay, see, I have the bag. Yeah.
Step on the keyboard. Simo, move.
Simo's just going to have fun with you. You're not paying enough attention.
Simo is messing with me.
All right, so Grindy number 1. Grindy number 1 is going to go.
Simo, you are positioned for maximum inconvenience right now.
10, 15.
That's
there.
a cat for you.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. 3. All right, diagonal. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That's gonna hold there. All right. So now you can see how many that there are that you can think. So, other than the 4 that 3 that you've killed, it looks like another 2, 4, 6, 7 coming your direction. All right. Yeah, stocked up a bit on those. Yeah, bad feelings. Bad feelings could happen. All right. Let's see. The first one will go at Adalynd.
I'm going to repost.
Okay, but you probably didn't need to with an 8, but you didn't know.
I didn't know, so I'm going to repost anyways.
Oh!
Didn't help.
But that's okay. They can't hit you with an 8 if they wanted to. All right. And then the second one's going to go at Yosef. Nope, that doesn't hit. All right. And the rest of them, let's see, what other weapons do they have? Yeah, they're not chucking their spears right now. Just not doing it. So it takes us to Yosef. Alright, so Yosef is going to use his... Let's see. Always fun to know what you're going to use. Thinking dagger, but we'll see. He's actually going to swim back 5 feet and use the crossbow he has. So he'll get the crossbow out. And that's his round. So Aurora, it is your turn. You help him with the gathering of the bonfire.
No, I'm doing the same freaking thing. I'm going to succeed, dang it. Add a +1 to this. Nope, never mind.
Nope. You keep trying, but it's just not there. Markhail, you see
wait. I still have an action though, because that's a free.
That's true. Okay.
So,
go ahead.
Where is Philux right now?
Who's with Philux?
No, I said where is Philux right now?
Oh,
junction to
that's it.
Distance away from me.
All right, go play. So, Philux, what are you doing?
I'm dressing the turtle.
The turtle. Philux is having fun. He's cutting up turtle strips and.
Oh well, we can't have Philux having fun. So Aurora creates a very small, tiny little, I guess, kind of mist. Just slight drizzle of water.
Dang it! I've been muted. Sorry, I was muted. Geez,
misting
like,
him.
wait.
So, Philux, you feel misted.
just slight droplets of water, just enough to like almost like if somebody was flicking water onto a cat.
Yes. In other words,
why does everybody pick on Philux?
Because he's
Because
a cat.
that's a
folk.
good
Because he's a cat.
Yes. Philux could be that fearsome, gruesome, like, Bengal tiger that nobody wants to screw with. Instead, he's much more of a tabby. Where everybody wants to mess with.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I don't know about you guys, but I'd be careful because, someone might, accidentally cast something in your direction.
Or be careful at night when you're sleeping. He may mark his spot, and you may not.
That's right.
It would actually be a sign of affection. Sure. We'll go with that.
So, addressed to you, you're right. It is your turn. And you see a whole bunch of Grindylow.
Oh my god. I am going to swim back and let my employees kind of
hear that,
handle
employees?
This.
Instead of doing the nuclear option, she's letting you handle the Grindies.
I mean, yeah.
You know that getting surrounded by a gang like this is not a good idea.
Yeah, so, I swim back out more towards the open. And I'm gonna keep the Grindylow that I had mesmerized, entranced.
Kind of entrancing. He's just like, still staring at you, which is good for Sharra because it means he's flat-footed. Yes, the stink eye. Even though she is keeping the one technically entranced.
You know what? I'm holding it down. You're welcome.
Yeah. I love Adalynd. We can hold them off. All right, Adalynd, time for your little pokey thing. Poke.
All right. Okay, that wasn't too good.
That didn't poke.
No.
Not that time. All right. Felix, getting misted. What are you going to do?
I'm just going to keep making soup.
Chunk's gathering wood.
I suppose, actually, I should be paying attention to my surroundings.
Yeah, Syl's out there with you, though. Syl's kind of, you guys both foraging up, and again, you see little insects, little spiders scurry off, but you don't see anything that's really deadly bearing down on you. Nothing more than what would be in a normal island setting. There's some big hissing cockroaches out there. Fairness would not be happy.
Well.
So. All right, Sharra. It is Sharra's turn. The differences between how do I survive underwater and the rest of the party's cooking lunch. Ooh, a 13. On a flat-footed, no, you came close. He just kind of drifts out of the way a little bit. As your one more, you'd have gotten him. Unless, does Sharra have a reroll? I think she does. No, she doesn't. Chunk does. That's not a skill. Bummer. All right, well, that takes us to the Grindies. He can't do anything. But he, on the other hand, can. That's the one that's on Adalynd. This could get bad if they start hitting.
I'm going to use my last panache
Nope.
point.
They missed.
No, I didn't know. But, okay. I am out of panache.
I love the child. We're singing the Johto song. We're singing the Pokemon Johto song. Alright, so Sharra, there'll be an attack on you and one on Yosef. The other one is in range Adalynd, but not engaged. It's back. Alright. Let's see. 3. This one's on Yosef. 13. Nope. Does not hit Yosef. And then this one is... Ooh. Ow. Sharra, that's a natural 20. That's not a good thing. Alright.
Ow.
The first of those of the day for the monsters. But, fortunately, does not confirm. So not critical, she just hits you solidly. Oh, 7 points, though. I'm glad that wasn't... Yeah, that would have been 21 points. That would have been Sharra floating to the surface. Instead, she just takes 7. Thank goodness for sucky DM rolls, and that's what it's been today. Mediocre DM rolls. Yes, the party fares well. All right, so that takes us to Yosef. Yosef is now going to do a 5-foot swim back and fire his crossbow. He is not going to engage these guys since he has nothing pokey. But he does hit him with that. So it's a D8. And 1 point. Lovely. Alright, so we hit the Grindylow for a lovely 1 point of damage. Basically grazed him. Alright. That takes us to Aurora. Aurora, you do see some blood flow to the surface. It's more ichor-y, but there is a little bit of red mixed in. Mm-hmm. And it just washes out to the sea.
I've seen 4 of them jump in the water. I'm feeling pretty good that they can handle themselves, and if they can't, they should have thought about that before jumping in the water. Even though one of them is Markhail.
All right, Markhail, you don't see any help coming. That's the 4 of you down here get the bad feeling you've been left to deal with this all on your own.
Ooh. We can handle it.
That knowledge check is just not going well for me at all. Okay, so then I'm going to
poke the kitty.
No, I'm not going to poke the kitty. I messed with the kitty, and that was all I was intending to do.
You missed with the kitty.
You messed with the cat, you get the claws.
Missed with the kitty, exactly. I'm gonna. You said that there was some stuff that had washed up on shore that wasn't blood, so I'm gonna just investigate that stuff.
Well, as you're investigating and poking in there, you do see a leather pouch that is tied. Looks like maybe the size of a money bag.
I would like to open said leather pouch that looks like a money bag.
You see 5 gems inside. They're garnets, worth about 100 GP apiece.
Ooh, very nice.
Don't eat them.
So Felix, out of the corner of your eye, you can catch that Aurora is picking up something that looks like a pouch and has something red and shiny inside.
Shiny. DM just said shiny.
Shiny. As the light hits it, it has
he must be asleep.
Silenting. Yeah, about 500 gold pieces worth. That's enough to buy somebody a masterwork weapon.
If Max is currently asleep at the helm over there, that bag is being pocketed into one of Aurora's other bags.
Max is currently typing furiously to put a message up on the chat screen.
What?
Oh, nice of you to join us.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're here. Red and shiny. Silenting. Like a gem, maybe. Maybe. Because again, Aurora is many things. She doesn't strike me as stealthy, necessarily.
No.
That is now Faradis would be all over this. Faradis would be like, excuse me, are those shiny? Maybe I could look at them. As he disappears and palms 2 of them. All right, Adalynd, you missed the silenting shine that's outside the cave.
That's okay.
No, I
I'm
heard.
a little bit
He
busy.
found the bag. I saw it.
Yes, you did.
Okay, I'm going to attack the one that is right in front of me.
All right.
And miss completely.
God, see, your reposts are great. Here. Do you have any rerolls? I think. Don't you?
No,
you
I
used
them.
Rerolled.
I have 1 reroll left for a skill check, but that's it.
Bummer. Okay, so Felix, what are you going to do knowing that he's got something, or she's got something shiny in her hands?
I'm going to run over to look at it because it's shiny. Ooh, something shiny. What is it?
So much for stealth, Aurora. Yes, and you and Syl and Chunk hear the word shiny being exclaimed from Felix. Syl's already coming back with some logs anyways. Or some driftwood that's dry. Something shiny.
Yeah,
yes,
when we get to Aurora's turn, I'll reveal what I have in the bag.
All right, so Sharra, do me a quick survival check, because you are engaged. Not that they hit you, so this is to keep the air in your lungs and not have to surface, making it easier to get swung at. Yes, you held that air. Being the druidess, or the rangeress you are, and the hunter, you know how to hold on to that air in those precious moments when somebody pokes you with a spear. So you are still holding on and can still engage at this point. That's a good thing. Yes, you can attack with your dagger. Oh, yeah. and a dagger can make their life miserable. Oh, yeah. That's a natural 20 going to Sharra for a reroll. All right. Roll again. And if you want, you can use that for confirmation rerolls. All right. And yes, you confirm. So the card says that you pierce a lung. It's your normal times 3 plus 1 more times. So it's times 2, it's times 3 now, your damage is. An extra times. And yes. This could be Grindy slow. Roll that damage. Yep, literally. You jam that dagger in so hard that you can see the point coming. If the people on the other side can see the point coming out the back. And then you pull it out and there's just blood gushing in the water. A big ichor type of nasty mess. As Grindylow number 3 goes down. It's not the third one you've killed, but it's Grindylow number 3 on the numbering chart. So, goodbye, Grindylow 3. Oh yeah, that is a perfect, representation of that one, and it is. I mean, it halts the other Grindylow in their tracks, seeing you do that to one of their brethren. Not that this is going to hold them for long, but it's she's that tough, is she? All right. And now we go to Grindylow number 5, which is going to stay position where it is because it's the mesmerized one. Grindylow 6 is going to get in position around Adalynd. Grindy 7 stops up there. And Grindy 8. Well, they're kind of wondering why their brethren is not swimming forward, Markhail. They're just, like, poking at him. But he's just not responding. All right. So we go to Yosef. Yosef is loading and firing the next shot with that underwater crossbow. Oh, nice. A natural 1. But no, he successfully does not drop the crossbow or shoot one of his friends. It's just a badly aimed shot that goes south.
Yes.
It doesn't even go towards the creature. It's like he spins and shoots it south into the wall. All right.
Leave the shooting of party members to me.
So Aurora, even though you guys have the shiny, you can see now an eruption of black ichor coming up, and it is a big pool of black ichor coming up that you're figuring is the blood of one of these creatures. Almost like, I don't know, one of your party members either decapitated one of them or hit gold, and it's springing blood out. Yeah, Yosef is good with shots most days, but not always. All right, Markhail, we're in round 8. Can you believe it, guys? Round 8. And Yosef is going to have to make a roll. Let's see if he can make his roll to stay underwater. Nope, he's going to have to surface and get a breath and reload. So he won't get to shoot this round. All right, Markhail, Adresty, it's on you.
Yeah, the player's like, I should probably go swim out and tell somebody. But at the same time, my employees are doing a decent job.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, except for the fact that Adalyn's going to be surrounded by 5 Grindylow real soon.
I can take it.
And there is Sharra up there. Sharra did make a devastating attack, so technically you could swim out and let the one free and let Sharra play with him.
And so far, all of the caverns have had enough space at the top for air.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm going to go here and pop my head up. And can I see the others from here, or can they see me?
Yeah, they can see you coming up. You guys that are near the shore, Aurora, even though you're loving the view of those gems, you do see the form of Markhail coming up.
So I pop up and I go, seems like we found a Grindylow nest. Going to need you up. We're going to need you down here. Chop, chop. And then she
ducks under. You can see
ducks back under.
The cat, Philux the cat up there is cooking, or starting to cook something. They've got a cooking fire going. And it looks like the shell of a turtle that has been hollowed out. And a big turtle. It looks to be the size of a 5-foot shell.
Look, I don't care what those guys are doing on their lunch break. I need them to get back up to work.
You heard it.
I mean, so I do that as a free action, and then 15, 20, 25, 30, I come back
so
here.
Normally, do you have a 30 swim speed on your character? Yes?
I do.
Ooh,
I
love it.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. That's awesome. So one advantage to having a water and land goer.
Exactly.
All right, so you're back in. You guys saw her pop out, you ladies, and then saw her pop back in. Okay, so Adalynd, it is to you.
I haven't hit this guy in front of me yet, have I?
Yeah, you got to get something going, otherwise you'll get really surrounded, and it's not pretty.
I'm going to try and hit the one that's between me and Sharra.
Okay. All right. Now, yeah, you should be able to do that because you're not moving technically, so it wouldn't provoke. Oh!
That's confirmed.
Wow! Oh! It's just a good hit. Good gosh.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I'd have thought, but yep, 4 points. But it is looking rough with 4 points of damage to it. So,
Did you hit the one that I mesmerized?
No, it's the
Okay.
one off around it. Number 6 is the one that's down here towards the wall.
Now, I forget when you get a natural 20 when you're doing damage because I never do this. Does it add to the damage at all?
No, natural
Okay.
20 is just a solid hit. And then you
Okay.
roll to confirm. If you confirm, then you hit something vital. Is basically
Okay.
what it is. So you in a sense do critical in the fact that you definitely hit. And natural 20s, even if a creature has a 40 armor class, if you roll a natural 20, you found a way around its armor and hit it.
Gotcha.
So it is.
Sorry, it's been a while.
Yeah, that's okay. No problem.
I don't normally roll really well when I attack.
You did awesome on that one. That one gets you another reroll. Felix, it is your turn. You just saw Markhail say, "I need you underwater." Basically.
I say, was someone talking to me? I was distracted by shiny things.
Oh my God, cats!
So Chunk, what will you do with that information?
Oh, really? I gotta change my gear again?
All right, so he's stripping down out of the breeks. It'll take you basically 2 rounds. All right. Syl will dive in the water, looking inconvenienced, and will dive down. Let's see. Plus that, okay, that's good. He's got a +4, so she swims to the entrance. And so, Sharra, it is to you. But yeah, it's Chunk. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Chunk's going, okay, this piece of chainmail off. This piece. Wouldn't it be funny if a Grindylow was in the bushes and after you throw off all your armor, you see a Grindylow swimming away with chain? Just so wrong. Oh, a 14. On the one that came out of being mesmerized, yes, you will hit. He's still having to shake it off. And the fact that his other buddy got. All right, Sharra, do your damage. Holy crap. Sharra just basically draws it across his neck. And that one goes, the mouth opens up and then he just falls to the surface.
Nice.
She just a one-woman wrecking crew. But what do you expect from an orc? Yep. Or a half-orc, I'm sorry, a half-orc. But she might as well be orc the way she's going with things. The orc blood is taken over. Yes, they sure have. And it is a Grindylow debacle down here. Alright, so Adalynd, the one that you hit wants to hit you back. Showing a little bit of love back to you.
Alright, let's take it.
You can move. Yeah, you can move forward. You could do a 5-foot swim. Yes. Yeah, you get a 5-foot move, so you get a 5-foot swim. So you do get to move forward. So move her, into the fray. And a 14 will not hit Adalynd, will it?
No, you need
All
an
right.
18 to hit me.
That's a good thing. All right.
Yes.
Then you got the other Grindylow on you. No fun. But that's all right. That's Grindies. They're like goblins. They swarm. Another 14 and misses you. All right. So this one's going to do a 5 forward and a 5-foot swim forward. And they're going to go for Sharra to see what they can do to her. All right. 1. Ooh, that's a 19. Does a 19 hit on you or not? Yes, she has a 15, but the second one won't hit. So that's good news. Only one of them hits you. And I'm guessing, watch, I'll roll a 1. Nope, 5 points. Close.
Meow.
All right, so now we're down to Yosef. Oh, yeah, Yosef's Grindy comes up on him, and we'll attack him. Yep. Let's see. Ooh, that's not good. You gotta love when you're down a few hit points. Let's see, 1 there on Yosef. Let's see if he can survive this. 4 points on Yosef. All right. So with the 5 that he was down before, he is now down 9 hit points. And alive. Yep, 8 out of, so almost half on the 1. And then Yosef will do his 5-foot swim back and unload. Since he had to go up last time. Or is it this time he went up? Yeah, I think it was this time he goes up. So he does the 5-foot back and then takes up and then loads. So he is out because he rolled the 1 last round. All right, so Aurora, what are you going to do on yours?
All right, so I'm shucking the chain shirt and putting on my studded leather and prepping to hop in the water.
All right, that'll take you. See, chucking the chain shirt will take you.
That's probably 2 turns between the two.
Yeah, 2 turns. So it'll be the next
take
2.
off the chain shirt.
Yep.
And 1 turn to put on the leather armor.
Yep. Because they're both easy, not that bad to do. All right, so that takes us to Markhail. You do see 1 form. Swim it down.
So with all of them kind of swarming, for the most part, right there, I'm going to trust that my friends
Have this one.
are competent.
Yep.
I'm going to move. Oh, jeez.
You're 5 foot from the 1 Grindy near Yosef.
Yeah, Joseph is fine. Let's see, 5, 10. I think from right here, I can hit all of them, including my dear friends, with color spray.
Ooh, color spray. We like color spray.
It's a DC 15 to negate. So since these all only have 1 hit die, so this is going to be my last first level spell.
Now this one could be interesting. Let's see. Color spray. It says 2 hit die or less. Creatures unconscious, blinded, and stunned for 2d4 rounds.
Yep. So I just make the same cutting motion in the air and let the water go prismatic. So, yeah, no. Good luck, everybody. It's a will save.
It's a will save.
DC 15.
All right, so will save from Yosef.
I failed.
That's not good. Of course, Adalynd can't drown, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So you got this.
Will save. All right, Yosef has it. Eesh.
Well, Yosef wasn't in the cone. It's all the ones that are grouped up.
Oh, nice. So Sharra has it. Adelyn's. Okay, so for those who did not make it and are stunned.
So how many hit die would Adalynd have?
She
2.
probably has 2.
2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So she'd get the worst of it.
Yep. So you guys, Adalynd, you're down for 3. And then they're down for 6.
You're welcome.
Adalyn's just like you see
Completely
Adeline
intentional.
floating.
This is working exactly how I thought it would.
So just swim around and knife everything. That's not
Yes.
friendly.
Basically, you guys can take care of as long as nothing else comes along. You're good.
Everything's working according to plan.
Hey, Daddy.
Yes, sweet thing.
Adalyn's drooling in the corner.
I wish we could play a game on the PlayStation.
We might later, but we can't right now.
You mean?
We'll see. Depends on if you go and play. If you go and play, then yes.
Okay.
We want to play a game on the PlayStation, Dad, later. All right, so round 1 takes us through. Let's go through the rest of these, and just in case there is anything else, because you never know. All right, so that takes us down to Adalynd, which is also stunned for this round. Felix, are you doing anything other than cooking on the shore?
I'm probably still staring at the shiny things.
Yeah, the shiny thing girl put them away. She tucked them.
Oh, okay, then I'll go back to cooking.
Okay. Chunk, you now
Shiny
have
things-
your top
Shiny
portion.
things and food are Felix's favorite things.
Let's see. 5,
All right, then. Still got another round to pull off armor, I think, right?
15. Yep.
Yeah.
So Syl's through there. Sharra, it is on you. What are you going to do? They're basically helpless in the sense they have no decks in their armor class floating. Peeping Grindylow. Yeah, the peeping Grindylow in the bushes is going, woohoo! Gotta get me some chainmail. Woohoo! You can only get one
he's
around.
not.
Unfortunately, they'll only let you do your attacks around, even if they're helpless.
If there's a peeping Grindylow in the bushes, he's going to get a face full of magic missile.
So Bax, it looks like you lost connection. You didn't in the voice, but
What?
let's see. With that and the extra plus, yeah, you'll hit. Because you get an extra +4 since they're disabled. So, beyond your normal attack. So, do your damage. It just off of Fantasy Ground, it said you were lost off of there connection-wise, Max.
What's that?
I can still hear you, even though it's kind of breaking up a little bit. And Adalynd reconnected. And Akeisha reconnected.
Yeah, it looks like our host lost connection.
Uh-oh, did I lose it? I'm sorry.
We just got all reconnected.
Okay.
I seem to still be connected, but okay.
Reconnected, and it feels so good.
No, it hurts. All right, so 4. That one had been hit for 1, so yes, you kill him. Good job. Grindy, that was on that one. All right. So he floats up to the surface and is gone. More blood. More blood.
Please tell me there really is a Grindy standing in the bushes thinking it's going to get some chainmail.
Uh-oh. We
Maybe.
lost Sharra. Her token on the map disappeared.
Uh-oh, whose token?
Shara's.
Oh, Sharra. Oh, no. All right. I will pull this one from this map then. Ha. All right. Sorry, that was meant to be Grindy. All right. Grindy. Okay, I got rid of that one. All right, so then we go to... None of the Grindy's there. And then we go to Yosef. Let's see if he can hit anything other than a brick wall. Let's see. He's back underwater and taking a shot with the crossbow. And he hits. Yay. All right. Let's see if we can make some grindy soup. All right, so it's 1d8. Ooh, and he does, because that one already had 1 point of damage to it. So Grindy 7 is gone. All right. All right, so there is Aurora. Now you got your chain shirt on, you putting on your studded. Got them high, got them low, death is nigh. Yeah, they are a little bit slow today, aren't they? And even though they're water creatures.
Yep, so putting on studded leather armor, and I guess I could technically still attempt to figure out what the heck this turtle thing is, so I'm going to try that, because why not?
Yeah, as he's putting on the armor, still trying to think about the turtle.
+1 to that. 20!
All right.
20! I got it!
Yes, yes. You
5 turns
do
worth
get
of
to figure
rolling.
out a little bit. It is a weird mutation called a gliding turtle. You think that it was a created thing, kind of like an owl bear. It can do a gliding charge, which basically would do 2d6 plus 3 points of damage if it were to hit you.
2d6 plus 3 damage?
Yeah, pretty significant if it hits you, compared to its bite, which is only a d8. So, yeah, not a good thing to have hit you. But again, that shell, you figure if that shell hits you, you wouldn't be seeing anything other than stars.
Stars, yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm assuming that's like a bludgeoning style damage for the...
Yeah, exactly, Akeisha. It would land on you after... Yeah, it would, and it would be hard to get out from under it. And its name was Greg. Way to go, T. Oh, Lord, you two. All right, so, Markhail, we're back to you again.
Well, since I am a truly adept adventurer here, I'm going to make a 5-foot step forward, and I'm going to attack with my spear. You're, again, all terribly welcome.
Yeah, after it's already out. Oh, Markhail,
come on!
Wow,
Good, 'cause
that
I
was
wanted to
just...
kill it.
You sure you don't have any rerolls, Markhail?
Oh, yes, I got a reroll. Yeah, I'm going to use it.
There you go. All right, the 12 plus 4 is 16. Yeah. Please don't stab me. I love Sharra. Please don't stab me. I've been shot. I've been beaten. I don't need stabbed. All right, go ahead and do your damage. And yes, it does do 2 points, so it's still there. It's bleeding.
So I swim up and I take my spear, and I'm not quite sure, like, how to look the most adventurous while I'm attacking it. So, like, I kind of do like the cutest pose that I can, and I poke it. So it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it looks super good.
As the ichor comes out. Oh, Lord. Adalynd, we're skipping you this round, because it's round 2. Felix, anything from you, or are you just going to keep it cooking?
Yeah, I'm just going to keep cooking unless I see something worth attacking.
Not at this point. Chunk, you can actually jump in the water this time.
All right, time to die.
All right.
Whatever.
Chunk is going swimming.
Yep.
All right,
Time
so
to
roll
get
me a swim check roll. This
I've
is
got
just
one of
to
those
achieve
somewhere.
the right depth with all the waves crashing in.
Gotta find it. Here it is.
And watch you roll a natural 1.
Yeah, you don't say things like that because that's what happens.
Oh, yeah. Chunk not only gets a thing, because he succeeded so much, he actually makes another 5 feet into the cavern. So not only do you guys see Chunk coming in, but he is barreling into the cavern. It's like he's adept at water, although he's been on the land most of his life. Where were you all these years, water? And you don't even need to make a survival check on holding your breath for another
Not
2
for
rounds.
this round? Oh, 2 rounds even.
Because
Nice.
you are just so fluid with it. This is like child's play. Child's play for you.
Look out.
So, all right, Markhail. We're going to Syl. All right, so Syl needs to surface a little bit, and then she continues on another 3. So there's Syl in the water. All right, Sharra. Yeah, I know, right? The German judge is cheering, just standing up going, woot, 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 woot. Doing the little clog dance. Oh, it hurts. Go ahead, Miss Akeisha. Your turn to poke the grindies. Rising up. Oh, jeez. So right in its head. All right, so roll. Natural 20 on its way. Oh, yeah. And it's good because I would have had you do a survival, but you're doing fine. Psst. All right. Dang, brings it decisively. Not a natural 20, but decisively into the top of its head. And yes, with the 4 points of damage, it's looking really rough as some of the brain matter leaks out.
Yeah, it wasn't using that anyway.
Crunching through its skull. Yeah, they don't use much of that, do they? And that's that. So let's do 1, 2, 3. It's going to do a double move. Alright.
Uh-oh.
There'll be something coming. But Adalyn's kind of in a daze going, oh, pretty. Oh, look, more Grindy.
I would like to just let you know this is canceled.
It's canceled.
Don't get me wrong. I appreciate what you were going for, and I think it's super creative. But I'm just going to let you know that I'm canceling it right now. So, take that as you will. I'm just going to lay that on the table.
It's the GM co-GM thing of nope. I'm whipping out my GM card. You're done. They're gone. Those 5 there are disappearing out of this whole plan. Right? I love it.
I'm out of spells, Rick. I'm out of spells.
So
Don't worry, Chunk's coming to rescue us.
Chunk.
That's gonna work. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, yeah, because of her damage. She's going, oh, heck no, not more of these things. All right.
I'll be doing better if I can
but
wake up
I have
and get
to-
a couple kills.
You got to understand, I got to kind of, and no, Max, I am not doing this to do a Scott maneuver, okay? I am not doing the Scott maneuver. This is the normal suggestion. So if you go from a dungeon that is from 4 party members to 2 more, is add a few more in. So yes, normally there would have been less of these. However, to even out the experience and make sure everybody goes up reasonably, I have to even it out. And no, these are not. That's great. High five.
Use this.
It says, I love you, Brock. Good job.
Yeah.
So Brock is charming, isn't he?
Yeah.
That was what she said to me the other day. She goes, Dad, Brock is charming, isn't he? I'm just like,
Yeah.
where do you get
Yeah,
these
he
words?
Not a traditional Bishonen, but I like where her head's at.
She is fun. You gotta love her. Because I said, yeah, he's a ladies' man. She goes, no, Dad, he's just charming. Like, yeah. All right. But no, to make sure that everybody goes up evenly and we don't go up way too slow, I gotta kind of even it a little. That's my only
makes
statement. So no, this is not meant to be endless grindy low. Even though Max is laughing in the background, going, "Sure."
Mm-hmm. Hey, I don't care.
Well, if half our party
my
didn't stay on the beach, we'd be doing okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, exactly.
Well, this wasn't an underwater encounter.
If you could tell Felix that there may be water involved.
I'm sorry, do you know what Adventure Path we're playing?
Hey, I took care of. I had a lot to do with killing the turtle. So
that's true.
You know.
He did kill the turtle, even though that would have been interesting if it had snuck up on you. So
that's right. I'm covering. I'm covering the rear guard.
So, Sharra can't necessarily hear this, but she sees the bolt whiz by the side of her hair, parting it, as it misses the Grindylow from Yosef.
Target.
It doesn't cut off any hair, it just parts the hair gently as it floats through.
Somebody's got to pay for that due, you know.
No dead Sharras. All right, so Aurora, you are finally to where you can jump in the water.
Nope, I think we lost Rick again.
Sounds like it.
You that or
So,
okay?
There we go.
Are we there?
yep.
All right. So, that was the second time it's come too close. Yeah, kind of becoming a fad. So, Aurora, you can take a dive in the water if you want.
I guess I got nothing better to do. Dive in the water.
All right, so make me a swim check.
Let's go swimming.
All right, so you do a normal swim check and make it to the cave mouth. All right. So that takes us to, I believe, top of the order. Yep, Markhail. You are up. You see more of your members coming. It's only taken 9 rounds. 9 rounds.
Yeah, I'm missing turtle soup for this, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can't really tell her that because
It's not ready yet.
yeah, it'll take him a while. By the time you guys are done, probably. Ooh, 2 with the Markhail. Markhail tried to be charming again, but unfortunately didn't work this time. Slid off the skin.
So you could probably, but Aurora, you probably see that Markhail is trying to, in the most fashion-forward way possible, stab things, and it's like not working.
Clearly.
Nope.
But it looks good.
All right, so Adalynd, now you are to the phase of color spray where you're out of the total stunned phase.
Okay.
Let's see, what's the next phase? I'm hearing the whispering. All
Your
right.
whispering voices.
I'm talking to Simo.
So, okay, you were unconscious, but now you're just blind and stunned for 1d4 rounds. This will be fun.
Goodness.
This will be fun. Yeah, you're going to have a little talk later. Oh, 3 rounds. All right,
Oh,
so you can put the conditions of blinded and stunned.
okay.
Wait.
Yes.
This is my first time playing a Mesmerist. I think I can fix this.
Yes, possibly.
Everybody hold on.
Mask misery. The subject can shrug off a condition for a short time before succumbing to it.
Yep.
I've already succumbed to it, though, right?
Ah, darn.
Yeah. Had you known that, you could have thrown that on her in the beginning.
Yeah, damn. Okay, so now... yeah. All right. Okay, I got... Okay.
She's got you next time.
All right, next time. I got you, girl. I got you.
All right, Felix.
Good to know.
You have this nagging feeling that probably something is wrong down there, and maybe Markhail had to do with it, but you just don't know for sure. So you're back to your turtle stew again. But it's just that moment of that sixth sense, cat sense saying something is wrong. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
And then back to things. All right, Chunk. You
If
have
something's wrong, it's nothing that a hot, steaming bowl of turtle soup won't fix.
That's right. I love it.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how far can a halfling swim?
What's your normal move speed?
Speed is usually 30.
So 15. And
all right,
then
and each one of these is 5.
If you do a double, then you can swim up there faster. It's just basically you're taking it instead of your attack to do a double move. So 30.
So I should actually be able to get all the way up there.
All the way up to Sharra.
But that would be both of my moves.
Yes. Correct.
Or
actually, no, I'm sorry. 10, so it'd be 20. Because I was thinking climb speed. 10 feet.
Okay, where was that?
But that's okay.
5,
you were right. So move back
I think I could be there. No, I think I could still be there because I didn't use the entire movement to get that far.
Okay. So it'd be
if
5,
I'm counting this
10,
right.
15,
There's
20.
1, 2, 3.
You'd be right
it
at.
Depends on if you do it taxi direction or not.
you'd be at Syl and Markhail. Or not Syl, but yeah, Syl and Markhail. Just move back. Yeah,
So back
there
a
you
bit.
go, right about there. Yep, just
All
back.
right. Do I need a swim check for that?
You go down to Syl Markhail and turn left.
Yeah, well, you want to do a normal swim check just to see if you had to surface for any air. Is all you're doing. No, good God, give yourself another. Jeez, you are
Another free move.
Golly Moses!
I told you Chunk was invincible.
Chunk is just.
Not even Mark believed me.
Chunk
Not
has
even
got-
Mark believed me when I told him Chunk was awesome.
Chunk, 2 skill checks, boom, just like whatever, move out of my way.
Fish halfling coming through.
All right, because you are so much greater, move yourself up 5 more. You are just propelling yourself like
Here.
you just see Chunk flying through the water like a mini halfling missile. Going, I mean, he's swimming better, Markhail, than you and Adalynd, who are water natives.
Hey, man.
I don't know if I.
Hey.
He's the DM, so
I don't see it.
can't
I'm
argue.
too blinded.
Blinded.
Oh no!
Yeah, you don't see it, but you could feel disturbances in the force. It's like
Okay.
something has disturbed the force. Yeah, it's a pint size. He is. He's Mark. Not well. No, you aren't Mark Spitz. What's our boy who won the last few? Phelps.
Michael Phelps.
You are
Yeah.
Michael Phelps in halfling form. It's just like there's not an ounce of fat on him. He is just lean, lean and torpedo-ish. Yeah, Flipper Phelps.
Well, the thing is that, with the halfling, he's got like those big feet. They're basically like flippers. So, I mean.
That's true.
Seriously.
That's true.
It is. It's like they're propelling him faster than normal. All right, so Syl, who needs to make a check here? Let's see, survival. Yep. Whoops. Hang on. You gotta register, silly thing. All right, 17. Perfect. So she goes 5, 10, and then she's going to go in close. And these are going to be -2 on landing these blows. All right. So -2 plus his +6. Hang on here. All right. Let's see if I can get these things to roll properly. All right. So he gets 5 + 6 is 11, so that won't hit. Just flurry of blows from below. 9 + 6, 15 will hit. All right. -2. Nope, that won't hit.
Yikes.
Well, that's the way water is. Doesn't make your blows commute. And there's a 1. That's even better. Come on, come on, come on. Yep, he screws up. All right, let's pull the
There we
card. And he is basically -2 off of his dex. Not a good condition to be in. Not permanent, he just pulled a hammy. Pulled a hammy. Alright, and because of this, it's going to be half damage. I know, right? Syl pulling a hammy, it just doesn't seem right, does it? And yet, it is. So she does a whole 1 point of damage to the creature. Syl just isn't Syl today.
Funny you should say it that way.
Yeah, it needs a Snicker bar because she's not herself. All right, Sharra, we are to you. It is round 11. Nobody is drowned. Oops, and
It's
these guys
amazing.
come gliding in. Hang on. Okay. Those guys are gliding in.
And, oh, look, a snack.
Yeah, those look like maybe something you could eat. They're not squid, though that would be good for squid sushi. Let's see. What are these things? These silly things that you see swim up with them look to be octopuses. Cuttlefish. But it'd be good, cuttlefish would be good to take up with
Go really
Max
good. Yeah.
to have with the turtle. You could fry it up.
Especially with a nice little bisque on the side.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, you could do squid ink in there too. But actually you'd have to, these would be octopus, so they don't have that. With their stun state, does that hit? Yes, the stun does, because you guys get a +4 to the stunned ones. They're just kind of floating around. So. Oh yeah. Yep, gone.
Ow.
Gone. Gone is the deal. Alright, so there's 2 stundeed left. Yes, basically, yeah, you kind of just drive the dagger up to yeah, it's not pretty. Yep, another breath and landing it, and that one just sinks to the bottom from the force and then floats back up. A lot of floaters. Alright. So then the Grindies that came up will get to attack Syl. So there'll be 1 on Syl. Let's see if they can hit Syl. Did they hit Syl? Maybe. No. She surprisingly has an AC of 19. They do not hit Syl.
But is Syl's AC partially based off her dex score?
Oh, yeah. So that
Yes,
would be
it would-
17, but still.
It's still good enough. I just wanted to make
16 won't. A 16 won't. All right. So, Yosef is going to try to thread this between all 3 of you and hit the Grindy that Markhail can't hit.
What
Oh,
could
this is a
possibly
good
go
idea.
wrong?
Yeah, no, nothing. It's Yosef. Yosef could never possibly wing one of you guys. Never.
Working at it.
You hear the clink off of the wall near you, Markhail, as you see the crossbow bolt sticking in the wall.
Hey, watch it!
Yosef is trying. He's not very good underwater. Yes. Well, actually, ooh. That would hit. Thank you for the reminder. No, it does clink into them. Very good. And for 8 points. So,
Ouch.
sorry, Markhail. I know you wanted to kill, but Yosef threads it through and kills it. There's 1 more stunned alive.
Hey, I dealt 2 damage to it. I loosened it up for him.
There you go. All right, so Aurora, give me a swim check to see if you need any survival checks for holding your breath.
Oh God. Okay.
10, yes. You will need to do a surface in there. All right, so it's 1, 2. You want to move double movement? Put you next to Yosef.
How far away is that Grundilo from here?
From there where you're at, right there, the first round of move, it would be 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay. Well, I have the underwater crossbow.
Ah, nice. Thread that thing. Don't hit Sharra in the back. Remember, no hitting
She'll
Sharra.
just think it was, at this point, she'll just think it was Yosef anyways. Oh, Sharra's not the one blinded. Never mind.
You're so. All right, so do me the roll. Oh, and it does. So, Sharra, you feel, again, the hair part.
Is that one not stunned as well?
Yes, as it goes by you and hits the Gradillo. It's fun. That's the +4. Yes. And you killed it.
Yes.
So the surface dwellers come down in round 11 and take down the water-dwelling things. All right. As Philux again gets that feeling that something just isn't perceptibly right in the Force, but then just goes back to cooking again.
Hey.
It's all good, right?
Sharra, the problem is we're not used to you not having the wolf pelt on your head, and so since you had to drop that out on land in the water, we're just so confused. You just look like a Grundilo now.
Oh, now you're going to get Sharra's ire up.
The thing is, I guarantee if I wasn't on the beach, Rick would have had something steal all our shit.
Oh, I would not have. That's not true. I would have just had it mess with your stuff. Probably put something weird in there that you weren't expecting.
No, you would have rolled. You would have assigned a probability, and you would have.
You just want me to do something to the party, right?
No, I'm just saying.
He wants me to do something so you guys will be like, what the heck? Why? All right. So we're to the top of the order and Markhail. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it only gets stolen for a short time. Akeisha, you'd find it eventually.
I know.
In the heart of a dragon's treasure, but it's nothing big. Or maybe a cyclops. Because this is Azlant, so it could be a cyclops taking your treasure.
True.
Yeah, after whatever. Yeah, the cyclops will go, puny rations. I want whoever eat these rations. All right. So, Markhail, on to you, Miss Adrestia.
Everything. Those are in Scutulus?
No, those two swimming, those are octopoids. Those are regular-sized octopuses coming.
Oh, man. And I can't do magic.
And we need the Lego song right now, that everything is awesome.
But is it?
Yeah, it is. We just need
Okay. She is going to... She's going to hypnotic stare the Grundilo all the way to at the very top.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
So that he's not good at anything. Yeah, she's going to hold her position as well. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
So we're going to confuse it and hold the position.
Yeah.
All right. So who is next? That takes us to Adalynd. Adalynd is the second round of the stun phase. I found the song.
I'm just drooling.
All right. What do you think, guys?
Sounds like you have a soundtrack for it. Let's do this.
Yep.
Yes, I do. I'm doing the everything is awesome for them. We're gritting. Is it? Yes. Right down there. See? Everything is awesome. All right, so Felix, you start hearing this soundtrack playing on the beach while you're cooking. All right, bud, go. Go. If you want to play PlayStation, out. All right, Chunk, it is your turn.
All right. So we decided that was 10, right?
Yep.
For a move. That could put me in the middle of this mess.
Yep, you just have to do a swim check to navigate them easy.
All right, then let's start with the swim check, I guess. That's here.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know. So I could put him there?
It's in there in Mom's room by the dresser. Look on the drawers, her drawers. All right, so you swim through, no problem, and you can do an attack.
I'm going to attack the one that's, what would that be, east of me? Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
And that's going to be with a javelin. Let me find that button.
Good stuff, so no negatives with a javelin.
Right, I think that's this one. No, that's the hand axe. There we go. I was looking for the right thingy. There we go.
Sorry, I had to do that. That was funny.
Yeah, why not? That's got to be a hit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a 23. Yeah. No. Oh. We only do 4 points. So he is bleeding pretty good. Basically, you impale him on it. And he's now trying to come down the javelin to munch your face.
Yeah, good luck with that. Although he might do it since I don't have my armor.
All right. So we got Syl again on the new one. Let's see if Syl can hit even at a... Because remember, her javelin is floating somewhere in the water. So she'll have to get another one at some point. So that one with her pluses will hit because she's got a +6. Let's just do this instead. Let's just do a +4. That'll negate that out. 10 won't hit. So everything is not awesome. And you're not living in a dream. Ooh, but that one's awesome. I should have those soundtrack moments throughout this. Golly Moses, and an 18. So that would be 3 hits from him on that one.
I think just about no matter what he rolls, that thing is toast.
Oh, it is, because if you look at it, it unfortunately, it has only about 5 hit points.
Yeah,
so,
and I took 4, so...
yeah, plus 6. I'll roll these over here and see how it does. That's
how
2 points.
dead it is.
And that's 5, so it's negative 5, which is almost its original hit points. So yeah, he basically pummels its face into pulp.
There we go.
Or she does. She's like with the claws, which is even more effective in turning it to pulp. All right. So that takes us down to Sharra. Sharra, you're basically watching this crew coming in and making mincy meat of everything. Got an idea I want to try out. Okay. Since there's limited space, Sharra will be... Okay. reverberations and the sound. Ooh, yeah. You can use an Intimidate. Use your Intimidate score. That's exactly what that's for, is that Intimidate. Okay, let's see. And if they're intimidated, it's always fun. Alright, let's go up there to the Intimidate. Alright, so a 13. Let's see how the Intimidate works on them. Alright, hang on here. Intimidate. Okay, so you immediately force your opponent to act as friendly towards you for 1d6 plus 10 minutes with a successful check. The DC is equal to 10 plus the 10 plus the target's hit dice plus the wisdom modifier. Okay, so that'd be a 13. You rolled a 13. And so you demoralize it, actually, in this case. And it's shaken. So it's shaken for the number of rounds equal to your... For every... Okay, so it's shaken for 1 round. So basically a shaken condition. Shaken is not a good condition for these things. But it's good for you guys, not good for them. Alright, and by the way, by doing that, that's just one of your actions. You still have another action after that. Just to let you know. It's 568. Alright, so 568 tells me the shaken. Alright, let's see. So shaken for it is... Character takes a -2 on attack rolls and saves and skill checks and ability checks. So basically, it is not in a happy place. At all. This creature. Alright, so moving forward, attack the one in front of me. Alright. That's a 5 foot, so you can do that and then do your attack. 12. So it's -2 on its score. Nope. So you just barely miss it. It's a 15. 3 more you would have had it. And you don't have any more rerolls? Do you know? Chunk. Oh, yes you do. Sharra. Oh, you do. That's right. You do. You rolled that one natural 20. So you do. All right. That's much better. And Adalynd, you're coming out of it next round.
Okay.
All right. You drop it to the grave. So, 2 Grindies not in good condition. Grindy gone. Grindy gone. Alright. And that leaves, so yeah, there's 1 more gone. So, that leaves 1 Grindy low and 2 octopuses. Yes, you do. You took it from shaken to holy crap, I'm now dead and floating on top of the water. Alright, so we go to the octopuses. There's one's going to jet up this way, and one that jets up this way to you guys. And let's see what they do. Octopus gets the tentacles, and it does 2 tentacles with a +3 grab. Alright. So, tentacle number 1 on Sharra, no. Tentacle number 2 on Sharra, no. Yeah. Your dagger, yeah, you may want to call it sting at this point. It is a terrible bite to the enemy. Alright, so this is on 1 to 2 Syl, 3 to 4, yep, on Syl. So Syl gets this one. Ooh, Syl got hit with a 21. That's
Ouch.
not good. And let's see what happens with the next one. This could be really bad for Syl. Nope, the 15 won't hit. So, these do a grab. So basically it's in a grabbed condition, being pulled towards its mouth. Alright. Oh, they're doing combat right now. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Alright, so that Grundy-Low is going to come in on Chunk and try to deal with Chunk. I don't know if that's going to happen. But
it might happen pretty easy. We'll see.
Oh, no.
Not
With a natural 1, it does not deal with Chunk very well.
Hides its tentacles in knots.
That's not the tentacle. Well, actually, it could. It does have tentacles. Yeah, no, the Grundy-Low just comes in and stabs at air as you dodge out of the way.
Yikes.
As if it's nothing. Alright, so then that takes us to Yosef. Yosef's got a pretty decent shot. But he's going to do a 5-foot move up. And he's going to try to go around Syl and hit the octopus. Because he thinks Sharra wouldn't be happy with her hair parted again. So, let's see. That wasn't his roll. It was me trying to put it back. Even though that would be hilarious.
That's too bad, because that would have been pretty great.
That would have been hilarity. Nope, this one he hits with a solid 22. But no, that would have been greatness.
Right in the left eyeball.
Yeah, that would have been just... And he only does 1 point of damage to the octopus. Of course he does. All right. Well, we are to Aurora.
So that's 10 feet movement.
Yep.
I would like to aim at the Grundy-Low that I see between all of these things. And I'm going for its eyeball.
Please, a natural 20. It would make the day.
This is me. That doesn't happen with me, don't forget.
Oh, but it will. You just watch. Nope.
Not today, sir.
It just it parts Chunk's hair this time instead of Chunk. You feel this thing just float by your hair and through your hair and out.
Dude, if I was any taller.
Yeah, exactly. You're thinking, I'd have been hit. All right, so we're to the top of the order. Oh my gosh, it has been 13 rounds.
Oh wait, Rick. I want to do a on the octopus. I'd like to do the
knowledge,
the monster lore thing. Yeah, let me roll it. Nature as well on this one.
Yes.
Okay, add 1 to this roll. Nope, not enough. All right, next.
Not enough. Oh, hey, you could use. I know one of you guys could use that shocking arc down here.
That sounds like a bad idea.
No. Electricity plus water. No.
You guys would be like, holy crap. What was I thinking? All right. So, we are to the top of the order. Markhail.
I am...
Time to get messy.
I'm sorry, what?
Time to get messy.
My hair is not in a bun, so yeah, is that what you... look, you're speaking a foreign language. I don't understand you.
Oh, you don't understand it because it's all underwater. So
yeah, and Chunk is not able to talk underwater anyways. It's just
glurble.
Yes. Hello, Philux.
Right. So she's going to move forward, and
Philux, your cat sense says, "Dive in the water. Dive in the water."
Does she sense...
Are you really going to make me dive in the water when the soup's not even done yet?
Yes. You know the soup will simmer just fine. Does she sense anything in the water around her? Like when she was right here, does she sense anything? No, not at all. Other than maybe Felix jumping in the water, but no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Now, Sharra, you've got to remember that, because they are aberrations.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, she would have been doing better.
Oh, dang.
She'd have hit maybe a few more times. Not that she
are the
needed to.
octopoids aberrations?
No. They're just normal.
Okay. She's going to try to swim past the Grundilo and the octopoids. So would that be acrobatics?
Yes.
Okay.
That would be. Or actually, no, it would be a swim check. Do your swim check. Because you're underwater.
Just be a swim check?
Yeah, it'd be a swim check. Yep, because acrobatics really you can't use underwater well. It's more... There you go. Yeah, you just...
Did it work?
You thread that no problem. You're just like zipping through there. You would have one more point. I would have given you an extra thing that you could do because you'd have been 5 above, which normally is considered slamming it or just knocking it out of the park. So,
okay, so she's going to come here.
Nice. And as you you see... Hang on here. Let me open it up some more for you, because you will see some things swim by. You do see something.
No. Do not want.
No. Does not compute. Send it home.
Banned.
Send it home. Oh, yes. And so now this opens up to you this way. So you also see this.
Okay.
So it looks like a pretty big complex of caverns under here.
Interesting.
But you see it as a opportunity because, gee, if everyone else didn't think about it, this would be a nice place to store.
An opportunity?
Yeah, maybe you could store things out of the way. Things that are valuable that you don't want people to find.
It's a good hiding place.
Yes, it is.
Uh-huh.
See? Not everything is negativity.
Yeah.
It is opportunity.
So I see these things. Do I sense anything with my water sense?
The water sense 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yes, I got 30 feet on it.
No, not in any of these directions you don't. It's just normal flow of water through the caverns. 5,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then she's going to continue to scout and look for like air pockets and stuff for everybody.
You can
she's not totally heartless.
Yeah. All right. So, yes, you can do a double swim move, and let's see what we got here. This is open this way, and down to here. That's what you see, cavern-wise. Now, inside there, let's see. Is there anything for you to find? One never knows on these kind of things. You do see some items in here. Let's see, is this one? Yep, you sense that right about here, where is it? Right there. You can sense a tripwire. Where is it? Why is this not marking for me? Gotta do the draw mode here. Boy, it just doesn't want to draw on this. Towards this area that's down south of you, you can see there's a tripwire type of thing that may bring down some loose things from the ceiling. And it's because of your active perception that you were able to see it. Fortunately, you had a 12 or better, so you can see it. For whatever reason, this thing doesn't want to draw from me. Oh well. Is what it is. So. But yes, there are some things there that you have a feeling this is a way they could have lured you guys in and dropped things on top of you. Which would have been horrific. It would have been horrific.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Good catch, by the way.
Awesome.
All right, so now we go to Adalynd. Adalynd, you are now coming out of your torpor. And your eyes have cleared now. And you're just like, where is Markhail? And you notice things have changed. There's all kinds of Grindylow bodies around you. You see your friends in here. Aurora's here. Syl's here. Sharra's here.
Okay.
You know, the gang's all here, with the exception of Philux, which you figure Philux, being a cat folk, just doesn't like the water. And so, what you do see is there's 2 octopuses and 1 Grindylow left that you see.
Okay. Can I attempt to move here and attack?
Oh, sure. Yeah, just do me a swim check. If you get a DC 14, you can thread them easily. And then make it through underneath the 2 attackers who are interested otherwise. Oh, yeah, with that, you thread through there, no problem.
Now, which looks the most wounded?
The Grindylow.
Okay, I'm going for him.
Yep. Yep,
Smack.
you hit solidly. And you kill him solidly.
Yay! I get a panache point.
You now have just... Whoops. Took the wrong one. I hate that. Got to do another octopus. Dang thing. But yes, other than that, you just got now the 2 octopuses to worry about. So... let me see if I can get another octopus. Alright. Token. Octopus. Alright, there he is. Cute and cuddly. Put him back where he was. Alright. He is on Syl. Okay. So that finishes yours. Alright, who we to now? We are to Philux, who again gets the spider sense. He should jump in the water.
All right, he's concerned because somebody ran off with the shiny, and he doesn't trust anyone else to keep the shiny safe, so he'll go into the water.
Which is funny because the shiny's still on shore, but you don't know that, so...
No. I thought you took the shiny with you.
No, I put it in the belt pouch, which I left on shore because I don't want to get that.
Yeah, but Philux wasn't paying attention
like
to
you
that.
Know that.
Yeah, all right, so Philux, do me a
that.
swim check down. Knowing you roll a natural 20. Be the day of natural 20s. No, but you do well, and you swim into the opening where you see the party. Now, you do have dark vision, don't you, Philux? As a cat.
Yep.
So you can see through the dark to see the 2 octopuses attacking Sharra and Syl, but you also see that Chunk. There's many bodies of Grindylow all around. And you're thinking Chunk maybe had something to do with that. But that could be good eats. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, we've never had Grindylow. At least not that I'm aware of, you haven't.
Bye.
All right. So you swam down. If you want, you can make another movement, which would be 2 spaces. Here, kitty.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and move.
All right. So move your head 2 if it'll let you.
I can't.
All right. There you go. All right, so you guys now see the kitty. Philux is here.
Yay! Kitty!
And he looks very, very, very put out.
Yes. He looks like a drowned cat.
Yes.
He looks like a wet cat. Yes.
Not happy. He has some musculature to him, but he's not happy about being in the water. All right. So, Chunk, you have 2 octopuses, either direction engaged. So you get flanking.
I think I'm going to attack the one on the east here. I remember how to do this. There we go. Javelin.
Mm-hmm.
And no.
All right.
You know,
so
I think I'm going to use one of those rerolls if that's
one of those
permissible.
rerolls? That'd be awesome.
Wait, Daddy, are we
That's a
playing
little better.
PlayStation?
What do you need? Play in about 10 minutes, sweetie. We will. All right. So let's see. On these octopuses, you have that. Let's see what their AC is. I believe it'll hit. Yes. They have a massive, actually, no, you'll miss by 1. They have a 15.
By that.
By 1. All right, so Chunk missed, even though it looked good.
Man,
All
what do
right.
you know on this?
So Syl is definitely using a flurry of blows. She is not amused about being wrapped up. So she's going to claw this poor thing to death. Because, yeah, octopuses shouldn't be grabbing tieflings. All right. And she's just doing
Yikes.
horrific. So, when Josh sees this, yes, I tried. Oh, she hits
You
once.
got to hit at the last. There you go.
Yep. But y'all kind of get the feeling she does not like to be played with by things this way. So it's like, no.
Do not grapple the
Yes.
tiefling.
Yes, the tiefling will eat you. Alrighty, so that takes us to Sharra. No tentacles. Wow. I didn't say they're going that way. God. Oh, it hurts. It just hurts. It continues from the Incutilus. See what you get for doing that? Roll again on that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's see if you fumble on that one. Ooh, so you drop your knife. So now you are relegated to punch attacks unless you want to swing down for it. And you do have to surface for air. Which means it's going to be fun when it's the octopoid's turn. Oh, wait! Now! All right. No. It's when you fumble, to confirm a fumble, you have to roll their AC or better to not confirm a fumble. If you roll below it and miss the second time, then something happens. Because I don't have my cards sitting here, I make it real easy and go with just that. Because it could be much worse, believe me. Ask people on those fumble cards how bad it can be. Paizo has a sense of humor with the fumble cards. And it can be pretty bad. No, I'm not saying you will. But it's just going to now try to bite you because you're swimming to the surface to try to get air. And it's its turn. And it hits.
Ouch.
Yeah, fortunately they don't do that much on the bite. So, alright. So, +1. And it's a 1DC. It's a D3. So I gotta do the odd weirdo dice. Alright. Let's see. Special D3. Alright, so it does a massive 3 points of damage, and I need you to make for me a fortitude check of DC 13. Because it has poison in its bite.
Owie.
Octopedes poison you when they bite you. At least these ones do.
Now I could use my
Fort-
my mass misery on that, right?
Yes, you can. Absolutely
Cool.
you can. So, if you do that, Markhail, you can help her out so she doesn't...
Oh, shit, I'm not even there, though.
Yeah, so you swam down.
Yeah.
So, Fortitude for Sharra, 13 or better to make the save. And
Nice.
you stunningly. The poison tries to take hold, but you're like, whatever. I'm a half-orc. It don't bother me. Alright. Yes, you can spit the poison. I spit. I taunt you. I will taunt you. Silly English. Alright, and it bites Syl for a massive... Let's see here. And this +1. So this is 4 points of damage to Syl.
Ow.
And she was already damaged in the past, so that's 12. So Syl could be in trouble. Let's see if she can make her save. Alright. She's got to make the fort save. Yeah, that mass misery thing would have come in real handy. Maybe. Alright, so, yeah, Fortitude. She's got a good fort save. Yep, she made it, no problem.
Noise.
Alright. So, that takes us to, on the combat tracker, the Grindy, which is dead. Gotta cack him. Yosef! Ooh. Yosef's going to swim 5 feet, so he's got a good shot either direction over the halfling. And then he will shoot. Not one to kill anyone. Alright. Let's see. Yosef. Oh, man. Actually, he is going to do... Oh, God, he can't do that because you got to do the concentration check. But I'll do the concentration check. Why not?
I got a bad feeling about this.
He makes the concentration. All right. So he is going to mumble True Strike. And he's going to add a +20 to this.
Snap.
And he is going to fire at the octopus that is on Markhail and Adalynd. Yeah. True Strike spell gives you a +20 on any one attack roll.
Woo!
It is one of the best first level spells, and you can get it as a ranger when you get to the right level. And I suggest anybody, if you can get True Strike, take the dang thing. So, that's like awesomeness. Alright, so 3 points only, but still. It's 3 points to the octopi on Sharra. So, puts him down 6 hit points. But yeah. Oh yeah, no, I love True Strike. It's like Hunter's Mark is in D&D, similar to that. Where it just gives you massive to hit. That's why I love the thing. I wish they'd make it a cantrip, honestly, instead of a first level spell. But it would help out.
That might be a little OP.
Yeah, well. But there's times you need it. I mean, even in these first and second levels. It's only like 1 time, maybe 2 times in combat. So, alright. We are to Aurora. You are up. Gonna take the shot at them?
Not before I roll my knowledge check.
Okay. Knowledge.
Yes!
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Alright. So, octopi, what do they like to do? These lovely creatures love to jet an ink cloud. They do have a 10-foot ink cloud that they can use to conceal with. And they can jet, if they hit jet, as a full round action, they can move 200 feet in speed.
Wow.
That's a bit impressive.
Yes. So, yeah, exactly. And that's true of them in real life. They can just disappear in that ink cloud and be gone. That's how they get away from being eaten themselves.
Okay, good to know.
So,
awesome.
the one to the north on Sharra has taken the most damage. 6 points so far.
Okay.
He's got some 2 bolts in him and is bleeding.
Alright. I am going to...
And yeah, we'll wrap down after the combat here once we're...
I'll go for the one that's already wounded, I guess.
Okay.
There we go.
Wow. All right. Do your thing. Nice. So looking very worse for the wearer there. Let's see. Yeah, he is gone.
Ooh. Nice.
Blub, 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 blub. And no, you did not pierce his ink sac. So if you chose to, you could always take octopus ink.
Good to know.
Or poison, possibly. All right.
Or both.
Or both. This is true. Bring it back to the shore, and you never know. Markhail.
Of course, I finally roll my nat 20 on a knowledge check, and of course, the worst part is I'll have a reroll until the end of the encounter.
Nope. All right. So you are up, Markhail.
So I'm going to avoid the tripwire, and I haven't seen anything come down that hallway,
Nope.
like the thing that I saw before. So I am.
Yes, one of those moments, right?
Hey, friend.
And yes, you guys can now see it looks to be a bigger looking Grindylow, and it looks to be carrying a weapon that is different than the other Grindies. It looks to be wearing some stuff too. Shinies. It has a shiny necklace with what looks to be a red gemstone. It has a spear, but the spear looks a lot shinier than the regular spear. In fact, it looks to be coral-tipped, but very, very pretty in its decoration. And this one looks to be... You did your knowledge on it, so do it again, Miss Aurora, since you have been in studying mode. You can use a knowledge nature, or any of you guys can that's looking that direction.
I'm going to use my reroll.
All right, and you got 2 of them, so you got 19.
Is that enough? Is that enough? It's so close. Oh, wait, I got a +1 on that.
That is a
+1.
female Grindylow. And one of the abilities of the Grindylows is the tangling tentacles. If they want to, they can use your tentacles to tangle you up. Fortunately, though, you were able to beat them in combat pretty readily. It is wearing a coral ring with a valuable-looking stone in it.
Say what?
Yep.
So Markhail, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She'll probably, swim up here and be like, and, check on her employees, and she'll see that they've about had it handled, and then she looks up and she sees the Queenlow. And so she will lock that with her hypnotic gaze. Or hypnotic stare.
Alright, so what hit dice do you affect with the hypnotic stare? Not really set on...
It's like super OP, to be honest with you.
Yep. And that's fine, because it gives her a -2. If so, let's see. Hang on here. I'll look on my iPad on that one.
Here, I'll post it in Discord.
All right, that works perfect. That way it.
This is a good summary.
All right, so it's a -2, -3 to will saves. Swift action. You have to stay within 30 feet. The foe doesn't realize what's going on or that it went on. When you use your gaze attack, you have to target them. Okay, so they don't necessarily daze out. It's just they get the will save. So basically, you're affecting her and she doesn't even know it. And being higher hit dice, she's not going to be as stunned by it or as mesmerized by it as the little Grindilo, the one hit dice. But you affect her on those saves, definitely.
Yeah.
So if you do anything like will-wise to her, you're going to absolutely affect her.
Right.
All right, let me put her, hang on here real quick.
Yeah, anybody that has a will-affecting ability, she will have a negative penalty to it.
Which I love that. That's not a bad thing at all. All right, so right now I'm going to close that one. Since Felix is down there.
Because I have one last trick or Mesmerist trick that I might be able to use against her. Like, I have a lot of Mesmerist tricks, but the ones that I picked are for other people.
No problem.
But I have one that if anyone attacks her, I'll be able to do a little something special.
All right. Let's see, Brian. Let's see where she's going to fall in the scheme of things. All right. All right. So she has appeared. And so you got everybody kind of notices her floating your direction. And that puts us after Markhail to
It's Adalynd, right?
Adalynd.
I think so.
Yes. So Adalynd, you can see this creature coming.
I'm going to give Markhail a very wary look, and then I'm going to go after the Queen Low.
I'm totally trustworthy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to make any kind of swim check or anything to get over this barrier?
I don't think it's a barrier, is it?
You do. You need to make a check.
Oh, it is.
Do me a standard swim check on that, and it'd be the DC 18 to get around it.
Ooh, okay.
Now, she is bigger than that token looks. She takes up literally almost a 10-foot space.
Oh, she's large?
Oh,
She's
yeah.
large?
She is giant.
Whoa,
She
whoa,
is
whoa.
giant.
That changes things.
Yes.
You gotta lead with this info, bruh.
Sorry.
Okay, now before I'm doing anything else, I'm spending another panache point to add a D6 to this, and if it gets a 6, it explodes. Okay, so no, it's a 17, so I can't make it over.
Okay. All right. So you
So
kind
I'm,
of stop
right there.
dead there, but you could see she is moving. She tore through the one on the other side like there's nobody's business. She
went through it, like it's demolished.
Oh yeah, like it was tissue paper.
Okay, I'm going to back up a bit.
She
Yeah.
looking at her, do a perception check.
I think she's happy to see you.
Nah.
Oh, whoops, wrong one.
Yep.
There you go.
You figure her strength probably falls between 19 and 21. She is massive. She puts these little grindy... The other little followers, forgive me, are piss ants. All right, compared to... Oh, no, don't do that. You guys
Oh, no,
still
what's
got
happening?
me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep,
good.
still
All
here.
right. It just erred on me for a second. For some reason. I'm going to save this as an in case.
That's a good call.
Yeah. Because if that doesn't work, good. Campaign saved. It saves all this data and where you guys are. Otherwise, this gets ugly, and I got to rebuild it. But she is there. Now, we can either close it out right now at where we are, and I keep the round and tell you guys where everything is. Or if you guys got a little extra time and you want to take it, we can do it on this one. Up to everybody.
I could keep going.
All right, I can keep going for a little bit.
Yep.
Continue.
I can get going.
All right. So we'll go to a little bit after 4. And so Janet, about another 10, 15 minutes, okay, sweetie? And then Daddy will give you a little extra special time with it, okay? All right. Okay. In a little bit, yeah. We'll see if we can do that. That may work. All right, so, yeah, again, Alan, you're thinking, okay, this may be a good time to switch weapons and stay out of her way, is what you get the feeling of. You normally don't have a party necessarily fear, but it's just precaution of saying this thing is tough. Most likely who all these little things report to. So, all right.
Yeah, I will definitely change weapons.
Okay, so Felix, you see down the way this very large-looking Grindilo coming down the corridor. And so...
Way behind everybody.
Yeah. You're thinking not a good thing. Now, if you're going to do any spell casting, since I know you are a sorcerer, you got to use your spell check, and it's a DC 18, or it depends on the spell. It's a DC 15 plus the level of the spell to overcome. So if it's a 0 level spell, it's a 15.
Yeah.
Say again, you kind of broke up.
Yeah, and I didn't really say anything. I'm thinking.
That's permitted. I recommend you do that. Thinking is good.
So magic missile, depending on how many slots you got, you could do it. It would be a 16 roll on your spell check, and then if you fail, you got to surface and spit out the water that's in your mouth.
Yeah, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to mutter
Yep.
a quick for my deity heir, the cat-head, lion-headed goddess.
Bastet.
No, this is Airtrice's other. Bastet is cat-headed. Airtrice is lion-headed.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
And I'm going to see what happens when a Sharra Mirrors lands on this thing.
Okay.
So she gets a reflex save of DC equal to 10 plus half my sorcerer level and my charisma modifier.
Alright.
So my sorcerer level is 2, and my charisma modifier is plus 4.
Alright. Let's see what she can roll. Here we go. She does a 16.
Quack, quack.
Dang it. Dang it.
She doesn't have a good reflex roll. It's only plus 2. But, you know, it just happened to be she rolled good on the dice.
Dang it.
You got a
Dang
good
it.
base
Dang,
roll.
dang, dang it.
Oh, wait a second. Markhail. But that's only will. I wish it was all saves. Boy, I had to think about it. She put a whammy on her will save. But that's not the reflex save.
Yeah. There's bold stairs that would affect other things, but I don't have those.
That's all right. At least it was a shot at it. So, okay. So,
Yep.
Felix, what else do you want to do? Do you want to swim forward or stay where you are?
I'll stay as far away from that thing as I can.
Okay. You can take this time to surface and get a gulp of air if you want.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go get a gulp of air.
All right. Chunk, do me a favor. Make me a survival check, because all of you that have been under that don't normally breathe water, you have to make a survival check this round to see if you need to go up for air or not. With the exception of Sharra, who has been going up regularly for air. All right, so you made the save, so you can hold your breath a little longer. What are you going to do seeing this thing coming at you?
I'm going to start by smacking this octopus.
Ah, yes. Let's kill the octopus. Kill the octopus.
Because we don't need somebody behind the rank.
No.
That might not do it, though.
No.
Do you have another reroll, though?
I do have a reroll, and I'm going to use it.
I would.
That's
nice.
better.
Yeah,
that's a hit. That's a solid hit.
And that should take care of it.
Yes, at 6 points. Not yet. This one has only been lightly hit. So it's bleeding. And it may
Excellent.
run away.
Finish him.
It may run away. You never know. So, all right. Let's go to Syl. It's let go of Syl now. And Syl is now not very happy at all. She still only gets a +4, but hey. It's Syl. So that's a 17 as a hit. And then she does a 19, which is a hit. This flurry of blows may end up pretty darn good. Oh, that's a 1. All right.
Ooh.
That could end everything after that roll. Yep, it ends everything after that roll. All right. Yikes. All right, so let's do the damage first. Do 2 of these +4. And then I get to half it because, unfortunately, underwater, blunt bludgeoning things only do half, but it's 5 points. So, 5 more points, and then she has to make oh boy, no. She's going to take some damage for taking some water in. All right. This begins the lovely drowning process.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's the unfortunate thing. And it's a D6 damage there. It's only 1 point, so thankfully Syl hasn't taken that much. But she's starting to not necessarily panic, but just took in water and doesn't know what to do. It kind of freaked her out. All right, so Sharra. Yeah, welcome back. All right, Sharra, it is on you. Looks like your buddy is not doing too well, Syl. That's a good question. Very good question. So, it's a very, very good question. All right, so no dagger, but we'll try punch damage. Yes, you can. It's normally for you a D3 damage. So what you'll do is you'll click on a D6 and click on those multiple looking dice if you hit, and you can select a D3 from there. So roll to hit. Nope, 11 will not hit. All right. So, this one goes 5, rips through 10. All right, Markhail, you are staring face to face with this giant creature. And she says something out loud. And yes, I figured that would be the language. All right. Okay. All right. She says it in a very gruff language. Can
I oh, wait, damn.
Oh, yes. Two of you can understand it very clearly by the languages taken. Because you'll see it pop up on your chat screen as something other than. That's what she says. And she is holding that spear, basically looking at you. She hasn't hit you yet, but it is drawn back.
Okay.
So.
Oh, man. Let me know when I can respond, if possible.
You can respond now if you want to.
I'm about to diplomacy my ass off. Let me start with that, friend.
This is going to get interesting.
It's already interesting for me, Rick. I'm letting you know right now.
Standing face to face to a giant monster.
You might say I'm on the edge of my seat.
This is where the Mesmerist comes in handy.
Lord.
Hey, Daddy, can you play with cats?
Play with the cat. Why am I running the cats?
I don't think so.
Can't see it there.
No, they can't. Unfortunately.
But my diplomacy is might be pretty okay for this.
All right. Yeah, well, the will penalty only on things where she is using deception type of things that could affect the mind.
Yeah, and I'm out of spells, so.
Yeah, you've actually burned through your repertoire, haven't you?
Yeah. So Markhail, knowing what she knows about nobility, looks down and holds her palms up in a placating way to make herself look meek. Mm-hmm. And she responds in Aquan, "Oh, great seaworthy one, we're terribly sorry. It's just that there's a great evil on the land above, and so we sought refuge in your lair. Had we known of your greatness, we would have come with more gifts."
Okay, let's see. Alright, and she responds back this way. She does not. You should be an SUB. Sorry, mistyped one. But there is a hint of anger in her voice, and almost arrogance that you would do such.
So she responds, "Glorious glistening one, those creatures, they seem so meek in comparison to you. We had no idea that these were subjects of one so grand, and not mere wanderers such as ourselves. We beg your forgiveness."
Okay, and are you going to use any of your skills to help convey the message?
Yeah, my bluff is better than my diplomacy.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, so.
Nice. All right.
And why should I not kill you? Okay.
All right, let's see. So here is this. You might fare out pretty well depending on her roll. Okay. She rolls a 10 on her counter to sense what motives you may have behind this. So that means you very well double beat her score. She starts out there. It moves her.
So Markhail is as she's staring down at the bottom of the sea floor, her eyes nod to the queen. As the queen is saying this, she's like darting her eyes right and left, like trying to think a lie, quick, a lie. And suddenly it dawns on her, what a business proposal. So she glances up, but immediately darts her eyes back down, and she bows even lower, and she says, well, great one, while we see meek and meager right now, I believe that now that we know of your grand and gloriousness, we could perhaps pay you homage. Imagine it. Humans, elves, creatures of all kinds on the surface, bestowing gifts upon you. Why, you'd be like a god.
Good points. Alright, so she is responding. She thinks for a second thoughtfully and then says that back to you. With almost a thoughtful look. You guys can see she goes from wanting to basically drive the spear through Markhail to thoughtful.
There's only one moon in Galarian, right?
Yes.
Ted.
So Markhail thinks, and she said, she kind of, looks up to see if the Queen Grindylow would allow her to make eye contact.
She does. She nods her head.
Okay.
You still keep deferential, but you can look up at her.
Okay. So she looks up and she, puts her hands across her chest, makes herself look very small and tight, and she says, Great one, I believe when we return with the tales of your glorious grace, you will receive small tokens every once in a while, but imagine it, a festival, once in 12 cycles of the moon, where a day and a night is spent dedicated to your glory. They would see you as the protector of the sea. I mean, once we get rid of the foul evil besmirching your territory, they will know you as, forgive me, your grace, I didn't get a name.
She says very loudly, Brine Tooth.
Oh, my heart has never beat so fast. Brine Tooth, the protector of the sea and of all creatures, and we would leave the Grindylow alone, and the Grindylow would leave the folk alone, except for when we have the grand festival, then we can all party together.
Let's see.
Can I come up, like bowing, up behind Markhail and hand her a pouch?
Yes, as long as you do it in a non-threatening manner, yes. You can.
I will do that, and I'm going to hand you a pouch that contains the 100 gold worth of diamond dust.
So, Rick, that that gem in her, in the queen's necklace, is that matched the same color as the gems that I found earlier?
It's similar. It's an amulet of sorts. You're guessing it's some sort of a protective amulet. It's got gold gilding on it.
I'm just curious if the garnets match, if it looks like a garnet from this distance.
It looks something along those lines. A garnet to almost maybe a ruby. in
Okay.
size. I mean, you can tell there's a couple things on her. You're figuring the ring, the necklace, and the spear are all magical. I mean, someone of her stature. These don't look like they're everyday like the other Grindilo had. These are very nicely carved items. The octopus holds off from further biting or attacking. It's just floating right now.
Gotcha. So during that time, while Markhail's engaged in conversation, Aurora has swam back to the surface.
Okay.
Or taken a breath up and then swam out.
No
back
problem.
To the surface, grabs that little bag of garnets and sticks it in her pocket, and then swims back down.
Okay.
And you know, as soon as she can get close enough to Adalynd, she's gonna palm that to Adalynd in a very non-threatening, very respectful, very prodigious manner.
Okay.
So, so Markhail looks at the two packets and she goes, "Offerings."
Well, if we're doing that, I'm not going to do the gold dust because it's not really worth much.
No,
but
the diamond
it was
dust.
the only thing I
the
had.
others would be worth well enough for an offering.
So Markhail will take the garnets and she will say, "Here is the first gift for the Festival of Brimetooth in your honor." And she shows, and she offers, while looking down, the glittering gems.
Basically, she has a look of almost a smile as her teeth serrate up into what looks to be a smile. And, let's see, she says this.
What?
That.
Thank you. Your glistening scaliness.
Yes.
Well, offered?
Go ahead. So, yes, and it looks like you almost have her at a point of you can try another bluff to maybe shift her. Your bluff is almost working like your diplomacy at this point to shift her. She has gone from hostile, you think, to maybe neutral, to maybe another shift depending on your roll. So, make another roll and see.
If anyone's willing to aid my diplomacy, I'm
definitely
happy
can.
to.
Yeah, I will do that if I can.
Okay, so I'm going to roll for my diplomacy, and what I say is, Queen Brimetooth, as a ruler, you know in order to protect your subjects, you have to be wise, and you are certainly wise. I think that if you make this alliance with us, we can make sure that the mouths of your kind are well fed, and that you are also protected from danger. Think of it. You would have powerful allies on the land and be the greatest of your kind that has ever lived. Of course, if you agree.
She says, and again, I won't throw it into the thing because, you know, one of them can translate for the party since you got two people that speak Aquan. She says, fine. She goes, I need assurances that no more do I need any of the people from the island coming over and messing with our territory on this side of the island. They may go other places, but this is our cove. And this is our place on this island. And I do not want your kind fishing. She goes, other than that, you can come as announced, and I will have you welcomed. She goes, the Shellcracker tribe will honor this. And that's the name of their, hence on the map. But
Markhail looks up and briefly, and then she bows again, and she says, Great Queen, your words and your request is so reasonable, I feel humbled in your presence. I will make sure that those upon the land know that this is a sacred place of your kind, and they may only come to bring gifts and never take.
Fine, she says. Then go. She goes, you have done enough here now, and I give you exit. But do not come back for at least... And she tries to come up with it, and it sounds about like 2 months in your time. She goes, I will give you audience then, and if you have any other questions, you may ask them. But for now, this is my demand.
Your 2 moons will see nothing but peace and prosperity, Your Highness. I and my allies will leave you and allow you to mourn. Please, we again ask forgiveness and thank you for your hospitality.
She points as to go for all of you. And the octopus...
Markhail, like, spins in the water. Her eyes are wild, like... And she just kind of, like, mouths, let's go.
Yep. So you guys going to follow what she said? Yes.
Markhail is definitely going to move to go.
As Aurora's leaving, if she doesn't see Sharra diving for the dagger, Aurora's going to dive for the dagger for her.
Okay, that's fine. And it's not a problem necessarily, but you get the feeling that you want out of there as quickly as possible.
Of course, and that's all she's going to do. Grab that and then swim out. Like
All
she's
right.
diving and then swimming out.
Oops.
Okay,
All
good.
right, so I'll move you guys to the region map. I have to redo some things on the region map. Because for some reason it's not working.
I love
well.
the size of the tokens compared to the region map.
Yeah, it's something errored on there. So we'll wrap this down, and I'm going to disconnect out of this.
Yeah.
with its-
Also, Rick, just so that I could do it before
Yeah.
this quote-unquote encounter is done, when we surface, I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds on
Okay.
either
I just got
Sharra
moved.
or whoever is lowest,
Okay.
or whoever has taken the most
Let
wounds.
me re-bring this up again. I'm going to have to... I had to exit out to re-bring it up because it is having its own little thing. Something happened, I guess,
Yeah.
maybe with the disconnects. It'll happen with this thing. That's why I do the saves.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm kicked off and I can't rejoin, so
no problem. So what has happened, and I'll give you the experience for it. Basically, you want a diplomatic battle with her for right now, of turning her at least to where she's willing to listen, and stuff. You get the feeling it was a right decision just because of where you guys were in things, and the fact that Markhail was facing something a little bit above what she was used to.
When in doubt, lie it out.
Oh, I believe it. And that was probably well done in this case, because you would have been in some serious trouble had you not did what you did.
And do you know how much business we're going to bring in on this Brine Tooth Festival? Think of it. We could have Grindylow plushies. We could have Grindylow kites. We could have, we could have boat races. Oh, man. Think about the
One
gambling on the
small
boat
problem.
races. I'm sorry, what?
I'm just going to say one small problem. The colony kind of depends on fishing to live.
It's a big island. It's one little cove.
Yeah, it's a little cove.
No. Well,
So-
I thought she said that we couldn't fish any place.
No,
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 just
no,
in
no.
the-
Just
just
in
in the
that
cove.
particular
okay.
cove.
Oh,
area.
okay. Oh, well, that's okay then.
Yeah, in that
Think
particular
of it.
cove.
Brine Tooth National Park.
All right, so let's see. We divide that by 6. All right. So you guys get 750 experience points for the Grindylow thing and the turtle thing in there. So 750 total experience points. I do have it back up and running if you guys need to real quick jump in on it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'd like to
I'm trying to do
add in
that.
my-
Okay, let's see. Images and maps. I just have to go down here. Discretion. The good thing, you missed out on some definite things. I mean, I'm not going to tell you didn't, but that said...
Hey, we are only a few levels from invisibility, my friend.
Yep.
And they're not that smart.
No.
I mean,
invisibility doesn't really work underwater. just
Yeah,
it's
it
called
has,
it's called invisibility bubble.
Yes, exactly. You
Oh,
have to
okay.
do something, because again, normally you are correct. It does not do anything to help underwater. There we go. Now we got everybody, and I can pull people. Hang on here. Let's do this. All right. I just need to, real quick, do a reshroud everything, and then open up down to here, and then down to here. Yep. So let's give you guys. All right, hang on here, and I can do this.
I want to be level 3.
I know.
Now I understand. Now I understand why my players are always like, "Did we level up? Did we level up? Did we level up?" And I'm like, "I will turn this campaign around."
Yep.
Well, I mean, again, I made this more slower moving because there's lots of places to go and things for you guys to do. And there is the disadvantage of that, but there's also the advantage that, you know, you're not jumping up so much that you don't know what's going on. There we go. All right. So this gets everybody back into what the big map is. So I hope that helps. If everybody got it. I can and just take on the combat tracker, just move back whatever you guys need to move back on that. Alright, let's see. So far, I've got Philux. Get rid of the turtle. Alright, I've got Markhail. I've got Yosef. We're missing Chunk. So technically, you guys have explored and done what was asked of you. These caves. Alright, let's see. Chunk. And let's see. Adalynd. Yes.
Are we gonna do the PlayStation?
Yes, sweetie. Give me a sec. I know it's taking a second. I'm just trying to wrap everything down, sweetheart.
Okay.
So, alright. And then, who we missing? We got Sharra. That's who we're missing. Sharra. Alright. There she is. Alright, there's everybody. Up on the land.
Is there a way on? I think it's $7.50 each, right?
Yes.
You divide. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Is there a way on Hero Lab for it to recognize that you're on the slow track for level?
No, I don't believe so. That's I'll have to check with them to see. Because
I think there is.
Is there? Let me
Yeah.
see. Let's go into characters.
I think you can adjust your track. I don't remember how.
All right.
Oh, okay. I'll Google it. Yeah.
Notes under there. Nope, it's not under notes. It's under inventory, maybe. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So maybe that's the track. Nope, that's gold. All right. Where is it that you can do it? Because there's a place you can put the XP.
Development. Configure hero, maybe.
Maybe. Mode is standard. Preparation.
There's like an advancement speed.
Yeah, advancement speed. Look at advancement speed.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, is like where that setting is.
As I'm going through the sheets here on this, it's not going to.
Because this is like from 2009, so I'm sure that there's a.
Oh, they'll have something. It's just a matter of where they have. Okay, hang on here. Click on your. Yeah, there it is. I believe. I hear you, bug. All right, so here's what you can do. If you double click on your class and level, it opens another box, and then you can put XP needed for next level. that's one place you can put the amount to go up to the next level. It's a manual way of doing it, but it recognizes that there.
Gotcha.
So if you guys click on the class and level, then you'll see what your level is, your XP currently, and then XP needed. And under XP needed, put the amount for the slow path, which I believe is 7,500, correct?
Yep.
That's what I have down.
That's what I've got on mine too.
So that'll work with it then, and should at least until we can find out. There should be an overall one too in the setting. Hang on here. Let me look under the settings. All right, where's my settings? There they are, the wheel, the cog wheel. Client, game, chat, desktop, decal image, dice tower. All right. PC append, ring bell, slow turn order, show turn order, stop around, ally health things. That's tokens, house rules. Crits confirms. And then let's see, maybe under setup. Nope. I'll have to figure it around. Well. Yes, child, if you say one more time, we gotta play, I'm not going to do it. I'm wrapping it up as quickly as I can. Anxious munchkies.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to put 750 in our Discord client. So I keep hearing that ding. All right, let's see. Yep. Yeah, so yep, you got 750 each. Good, but I missed a. Okay, so good. All right. Okay, so we'll put that under. Just I think we got the loot one. Yep, loot. So, 750 XP, 5 each, 100 GP, garnets, given.
Oh, I found it in Hero Lab. When you click on Configure Hero, you go to Change Settings, and there is an advancement speed setting under the hero configuration.
Yay!
Cool.
I knew it was in there somewhere.
So you guys know too well. Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So I will. So we got, what, 2 weeks then? Now, do me a favor. So this is what I was going to say on this one. So for the color selections, if you got Twitter, and you got me on Twitter, which I think everybody does but Josh, send me a direct message and give me the color selection you want, and then where you want us to ship the items to. Now, Akeisha and I talked offline. I've got hers already and got that all set. And then if there's any special requests each of you have, whether it's post office box, whatever you want, just let us know. And we can do that. Because we want to get them out before the next session. I want to try to get all these shipped out before the next session to everybody.
All right.
Okay.
So now in the case of Sean, he's going to get two different ones from me, because we had the Thread Raiders did their own little what do they call the Christmas thing?
The Pollyanna thing.
The Pollyanna Christmas. So I got Sean.
Hilarious that you got me out of that.
I died laughing, and so I'm taking it you already got your box from.
Yeah, they're sitting in my closet. I put them in there so I wouldn't even be tempted to open them.
Yeah, it's hard not to, but I spent up towards the $30 point, so hopefully you'll like them. That was something that I did on the Pollyanna, because they said, what can you do? And I said, I could do upwards of 30, though I went slightly over with shipping, but oh well.
Yes, ditto, same. I did 30 as the actual base value.
Yeah.
And I happened to get the DM of one of the other groups that I had joined
for
a little bit, so it was pretty funny.
I love them. So now, did everybody that give to the charity get their Threadraider shirts? I take it.
I don't think I got mine, but maybe I missed it.
Yeah, you gotta get a hold of Chaotic Anarchy.
Okay.
I'm wearing mine today. You'll see mine if you look back at the video on the Threadraiders. So they sent me one out of it. It comes out of So Nerdy. It's one of Maddie's. Yeah, it's one of Maddie's shirts. So it was really cool. I really like that, and I really appreciate